Well, greetings and good day to you all. This will be a short video about the reopening of Mount of Olives Baptist Church. As you know, Tuesday nights are the night that the elders meet together to discuss, among many things. Last night we talked about the reopening of Mount of Olives, and we planned on meeting once again on January 3rd. We were hoping that we could come together and start worship again on January 3rd. But we've looked at the numbers recently, and we've noticed a common trend that all the numbers are going down, and that's really encouraging for us. And so, as a result, instead of waiting until January 3rd, we've opted, or we've decided to open up for Christmas Eve. So next week, Thursday, we will be having our annual Christmas Eve service, and we're going to be doing that at 5 o'clock that night. So at 5 o'clock on December 24th, please join us for worship that night. It's been a while since we've been together, and that means the subsequent Sunday we will be together as well at 10:30 in the morning for our normal worship time. So we hope that this is encouraging to you. We've looked at the numbers, and we've received a lot of positive feedback on closing the church and trying to protect not only our own congregation but the community as well. And we received some very helpful, constructive critique about closing the church. And I hope that we have resolved all those things and come to an understanding of being satisfied with the decisions that are being made, and that we found a compromise. But hopefully you understand that the elders are really trying to do our best. We are working together, praying together, trying to make sure that we're making the right decision for everyone. Now, unless things change, this is a permanent thing. We will be open at this point. With the vaccine being administered now, we know that there's some hope on the horizon with that. So the various things that are kind of coming together, we recognize we want to be back in church. This is something that we've sorely missed, and I know that many of you have sorely missed. So I highly encourage you to join us on Christmas Eve. If this hasn't been part of your tradition in the past, I encourage you this year to make it part of your tradition. We have plenty of seats for plenty of people, and it's going to be an opportunity for us to worship through song, through prayer, through hearing of the word. What a wonderful time for us to come back together on this very important day where we recognize the incarnation of Christ. And hopefully you've been able to follow the videos that I've been doing, the sermons I've been doing, and talking about the incarnation. This week I'm going to be talking about Hebrews chapter 1, verses 1 through 4, and just kind of looking at how Jesus is the supreme being, the supreme Son, as it were. And so I highly encourage you to watch that this upcoming Sunday. Our music folks have been working hard to provide some music as well, and I hope that's been encouraging for you. Just one other last thing I just want to point out. Tonight at 6 o'clock on a Zoom meeting, we will be doing another prayer gathering. We've been doing this every single Wednesday. So I encourage you, if you haven't been part of our Zoom prayer meetings, to do that. Now, next week we won't have a prayer meeting simply because Christmas Eve is the next day and it's just going to be a lot to do. But the following Wednesday, we will just start meeting in person. And so we won't be doing any other Zoom prayer gatherings after tonight. We'll be skipping next week, and then the following week we'll be doing a prayer gathering as well. And that one, we're going to specifically focus on praying for the new year, praying for Mount of Olives, praying for our community, praying for your families and you. And we're just going to be spending that time focusing on the sovereignty, the love, the grace, the mercy of God, and then pleading and praying for the upcoming next year, 2021. I know many of us want to kind of push 2020 aside and leave it as it was, but God hopefully has encouraged you through this time. Hopefully you're finding comfort. Hopefully you're finding growth in Christ throughout all this. So just to recap, we're super excited to be able to share with you that we will be opening on Christmas Eve. If you know someone who doesn't get this video, someone in our congregation or your neighbor who wants to attend a Christmas Eve service, bring them along. Again, we can spread out chairs if we need to, socially distance, certainly. We'll all be wearing masks. We have hand sanitizer, all the things that will keep you safe. But we've been rest assured by the governor that they're not seeing any cases, real spread of COVID within churches, regardless if they're singing or not. And so we're just super excited about that. So join us Christmas Eve. Join us tonight for the prayer gathering, and certainly make sure that you join us starting December 27th for our regular worship service. And that's all I have for you today. I hope that this is encouraging to you. If you have any questions, any feedback, please don't hesitate to send Jordan, Mike, Troy, or myself an email. If you need clarification on that, we'd be happy to assist you in any way that we can. In the meantime, I ask you continue to pray for the elders, continue to pray for one another, pray for our community. Join us tonight, Christmas Eve, and on December 27th. And in the meantime, Godspeed and take care.